Hey guys, happy Friday. How are you? How are you? I know I'm catching some of you on your lunch hour. I hope everybody is well. Say hello when you jump on. Let me get this over to my... How are you? Hi, Deb. Good afternoon. Hi, Sue. How are you? Hi, guys. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I know I'm catching, well, I'm hoping to catch some of you on your lunch hour. Let me just get this over to my VIP group. We are going to start our Halloween tray, finally, yay! So I'm gonna get right into it, guys, because I don't know if you can see it all, but there are so many moving pieces today. And I know we're not gonna finish all the tray because there's extra things I wanna put on it, but we're gonna have a great base, or start with a good base, okay? So when you jump in, say hello. Let me give you a couple of quick updates just while we're waiting on a couple more people. Monday is our monthly craft along. I'm so excited. I love the project that we selected. By now you would have gotten your embellishments from me, and I know you already gotten your products from Chalk Couture. So we're going to do that on Monday, time TBD. I will announce it on Monday sometime. Hey, Vinsetto. Happy Friday to you. So I'm super excited about that. So that's going to be Monday. Also, if you are joining in the Pillar Stand Club, I know I mentioned this earlier this week, I have everything in now. Mostly all the boxes have been put together, and those should ship out Monday morning. And again, I'll just update you. Some might get shipped out tomorrow. It depends on if there's a pickup, but if not, they should all be shipped out on Monday, okay? All right, so today's keyword is hashtag. You have to put the hashtag. Hashtag tray. Don't freak out. It's a long, there's a lot of ingredients in this project, so I actually put them all on the cart link. But remember, guys, this cart link, you make it your own, so you can add to it, you can delete from it. There's some things that I didn't put on it, like purple, shimmer plum, but honestly, just make it your own. So many of you already have some of these products, so you're going to want to delete. But I wanted to show you all the transfers that I'm using today and the tray, okay? So that's why they just looks like there's so much on it. So remember, hashtag tray, that is the keyword. It will give you a link to all the Chalk Couture products that I'm using, okay? Anything else, I will definitely post over in the VIP lounge when we're done, okay? All right, any questions? We can get going. All right, guys, so let's start off with, this is so weird, everything is like out of order again. I'm not sure why, but it is. Okay, so first things first. The tier tray, when you get it, it's actually, hey Dana, it's actually white, okay? So this is our tier tray. It's white. The hardware is the black. I just went ahead, guys, and I painted this with my chalky paint. black, okay? So it all just screws together. It actually comes flat. It all screws together to create this. It is a smaller size tray, which is actually good for me. I have so many huge trays that this is actually a nice size where you can actually put it anywhere, move it around, but it does come white. Now, for the project that we're doing today, you are more than welcome to keep it white. Obviously, it's your tray. If you think that you would prefer to keep it white, keep it white. If you want to paint it, paint it. Pick up an extra tray if you want. White is beautiful for Christmas. We can sand it down around autumn and fall and Thanksgiving and get it more of a natural look. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with the tray. You can keep it white, you can sand it down, you can paint it any color. Because we're working with Halloween items, I figured I would go ahead and paint it black today, okay? So a lot of the painting I did ahead of time because, you know, who wants to watch paint dry? I kept some of the opposite sides blank just so you can see what I'm doing. The other products that I'm using today, and I'm not using all of them. It's called the Tiered Tray Essentials. There's 6 pieces that come in it. You get I already painted this. So this comes in wood grain color. So it's like a little mini board and base, okay? You're gonna get a stack of books, which is actually white. But I went ahead and I painted this black, okay? So you get a stack of books. You get a little cutting board. You get a cute little rolling pin. We're not using those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because this is considered 2 pieces. And then you get like a little box frame. I'm not sure if we're going to use this today either, okay? So there's a lot of cute little pieces in that hair tray little set, okay? So what we're going to use today, we're going to use the books, and we are definitely using the base. We may pick up another piece or 2 depending on the time, okay? And then I listed all the transfers that I'm using just because I wanted to show you what I am using. Look at your inventory, see what you have, okay? And I'm also giving away free wooden cutouts. They're chunky wooden cutouts. They are not specific to Chocolate transfers, and I'll explain a little bit more of that later on, okay? All right, any questions so far before we start? Okay, let's get going. So the first thing I think I want to do is probably explain a couple of things that I've already done. So I started with this skull, okay? And I painted it black. You can probably see the mess underneath. I painted it black, okay? And then I used the crackle that we love using, okay? I let that dry, and then I added some white chalk paint to it, okay? To get this effect. So by adding the, can you show me some hearts if you can see that? So by adding the medium of the crackle, we got this really very old crackle look, okay? Hey, Linda. All right. So that's just one thing that I did, okay? Super easy. Again, it started like this and ended like this. Let me bring it up here so you can see it a little bit better. So that's what the crackle did. Okay? Spooky looking. All right, so there's that. And I think what we're gonna start with today is, let me push all this aside. Let's go ahead and Mod Podge, because that might take, it's not gonna take long, but it will take some time. All right, so I have this wooden cutout of a witch's hat, and I actually had napkins. Now these napkins do not fit this witch's hat perfectly, but it's got all the colors and kind of like the outline that I liked. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it on and see how much. I actually cut the napkin. I don't know if I kept a piece out, but this is a regular lunch napkin, and it actually had 4 sides to it. There was a big pumpkin head underneath it, so this was actually sitting on top of a pumpkin. So let's go ahead and Mod Podge this. On the back side, I did add some of our shimmer plum, only because I wasn't sure how much was actually going to show. We're just going to go ahead and coat this. I should probably grab one of those napkins so you can see. I thought I left a whole one out. Maybe it's over there. I'll get it so you can see what it looked like. So we're kind of doing it all today, guys. We are doing it all. All right, so there's a little Mod Podge. Hi, Ruth. All right, again, let's go ahead and take this napkin. Now again, this napkin does not technically fit this hat, but we're gonna make it work. And these were just cutouts, I think, Dollar Tree maybe? I can get the links. Oh, you know what, actually, I am gonna have to put it on this side. I did do that wrong. Let me go ahead and do this fast. But I want it to be, I have to do it on, and that's okay. All right, let's do this side. And then we'll paint the back again of the other side. You just want a good coat. We're actually going to press it. So we want a good coat. Because we're not using that side. Let me dry this side just so it doesn't stick. So again, this napkin, technically, it's a little bit bigger, but I thought it would be really cute to get as much as I could. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Kind of like gonna overhang it a little bit. And I am kind of having it wrinkle just a little, so I'm pushing it just a little bit to kind of give it that wrinkly look. All right, let me press it just so it stays. I'm not trying to get it really flat, I just really want it to stay. And you could also just paint this hat if you're going to copy this project, okay? We are going to Mod Podge one more thing, so I'm going to leave this on. And then I'll probably end up doing the backside with that plum again. Okay, let's cut the extra because I think I might burn this because there's like a lot of wiggles in it. So it'll be easier to burn it. Okay, let's burn it. Do you want to burn or do you want to sand it down? What do you want to see? Do you want me to burn it or sand it? I'm going to show you the whole piece. Hey, Terry, I didn't see you. You know, I'm not getting my comments not showing again today. I don't know why they do that, guys. You know me, I can't see. Yeah. You know, are we saying burn? All right, let me do one more thing. Yeah, one of my friends was having trouble with hers today too. All right, I'm thinking burn, right? Oh, Terry said sand. Try and come in as me. All right, I see a lot of burns. All right, so let's just burn it. Done. It's all done. Let's just get a better burn on the bottom. So look at, so this was a napkin that did not fit. Let me see. I know I feel bad I didn't pull it out. Let me, if I can find it, I'll show you what it looked like. No, I'll have to get it out. All right. So this is what it looked like. So I saw it and I thought, I've got to use that hat. So here we go. Look at how cute. All right. So because I kind of don't want the wood to show in where I'm putting it on, the back will show. Let's go ahead and just paint the back. And we're going to use the shimmer. Hi, Diane. Welcome. All right. We'll just put a quick coat. This is Shimmer Plum. And then we'll let it dry. So, you know, actually it's cool looking because remember I put the Mod Podge on. So it kind of looks grungy. All right, we are gonna put this aside and let this dry. And now we are going to have some fun with the book. So it's easy to burn when you have all kinds of different edges because the flame just takes it, okay? All right, so again, this was the white book set, okay? And I just painted it black, okay? We are going to paste on the side. I wonder if I should do that first. No, let's go ahead and Mod Podge first. So I wanted to throw some Hocus Pocus in because, you know, everybody loves a little Hocus Pocus, right? So I was thinking, and I'll explain a little bit more at the end too, along with the chunky cutouts that I'm giving away, I'll also send one of these. See if you can see it bigger. So, can you see it? So I thought, let's make this into a book, a Hocus Pocus book, okay? So we, again, are gonna Mod Podge just the top. Okay, and I've already burned this because I wanted to make sure I had the right size because I am going to send some out. So I went ahead and burned it already, but let me show you, I can show you what I did. So you will get a piece like this, okay? It's this perfect size. I figured it all out. And then there'll be a border on it. There'll be a little border. And then you're just going to tear it a little bit like this. Okay. Again, the border will be bigger. Okay. And then I just took this and I kind of just burned it. Okay. I always make little indentations. Okay. So this, so that then became this, okay? And then we're just gonna put it down. And then it'll be like the cover of the book. And I am going to press it, but we're gonna put Mod Podge on top of it again, okay? So let's go ahead and press this. And that will just get it really straight, no wrinkles. Perfect. And then I am going to throw some more Mod Podge on top, and then we'll just let it dry. And then, like I said, we are going to do something on the spine. Okay, so there's a coating on top, so you can't see it that great. Well, when it dries, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry. Lots of moving pieces. I told you it was gonna be like that today. All right, let this dry. Put that there. All right, now we are gonna do, let's see what's next, guys. Let's go ahead and paint the rest of these pieces. So, stay tuned because these are the pieces that I'm gonna be giving away, okay? So, you're gonna have a cat, let me show them to you without the paint on them. So, again, they're very chunky, okay? So you would get a ghost, okay? You would get a little cat. You would get 2 bats, okay? And the hocus pocus. And there's going to be some ribbon. I'll show you in the end. So stay tuned and you can see how you would be able to get these for free. All right, so what I did was I went ahead and painted these already. So let's go ahead and paint back sides. And we are going to do this all in the black. And the reason why I'm painting both sides, not so much the bats, but everything else, they're just going to be standing on the tray. So you want to make sure your back side is finished too. Okay, so that's a little boot. We've got the cat. And then we've got 2 bats. All right, so I think that's it for the black now. Yep, okay, I'm gonna let this dry. We can start chalking some pieces now too. All right, so the book is drying, the hat is drying, the skull's done, the bones are there, that's drying. We can probably start chalking our pieces now. Okay, and this is where the fun starts. Now, I did go ahead and paint the ghost black, and the only reason why I did that was so I could get the eyes to come through. You do not need to do that, okay? You can just paint the entire thing white, and just, I was gonna show you, I have the nail heads that you could use for eyes, or you can honestly just take a little marker and just do 2 little dots for eyes, okay? Super easy to make ghosts. Super easy to make ghost eyes. You don't have to do anything. All right, so what I'm gonna show you is I have a transfer that does not, again, fit this, but I liked the eyes on it. So we're going to use it, okay? And because it doesn't fit the whole thing, we're going to end up painting some of it. I'm just I'm not worried about where everything fits because I'm really just in it for the eyes. And again, you don't have to do it this way. You can just paint them on if you want. This is actually just an extra way of doing it. I'm so sad I cannot see comments. Hi, oh, I said hello. Oh my God, hey Becky. Sorry guys, I can't, the comments aren't popping up again. if I change to let me try one thing. Nobody says to do it like this, but maybe if I pretend I'm somebody else, I'll be able to see. Let's see if that works. All I see is your backside is finished too. Lisa, how are you? Your backside always has to be finished. All right, so again, I'm really just doing this for the eyes, and then we're gonna just finish painting the rest, okay? I always say that your backside has got to be finished. I don't know who would be knocking on the door. Okay, so again, it's not going to have the whole thing covered. Actually, don't even like those eyes that much. The other side came out better. I'm going to put this over here. And then I'm just going to take a brush and kind of just paint the rest. And then we'll have both sides finished. That side and that side. Okay, and good thing it's chunky because we're going to let that dry there. And then let me find more. This is going to go there. And then now for the cat, I was thinking of putting some spider webs on the cat. So we're kind of just like mixing it all up, no rhyme or reason, okay? I might put a little spider web on the boot too. We'll see. So let me dry this side. I think I actually want it on this side. So we're just adding spider webs to the cat. And all these pieces are going to go on the tiered tray. Now it's like the cat has a costume on. Can you see it? It's now like the little kitty has a costume. All right, we're gonna keep that there. And then we are gonna do, let's go ahead and do this one. So I want to make sure I have this right. So now it's going to go on that side. So for this, we are going to bring this out with some white paste. And for this one, I was thinking of using the word witches. And how do I want it to go? This way, or this way, this way? And then this is going to go like that. Right, so I'm just going to paste the word witches, okay? Isn't that cute? Hey Kathy, how are you? Sorry guys. So, not our issue. Next door neighbor has a drainage issue. It's not funny. But they had to dig up our side of the yard. And remember, not my house. So they had to take the fence down. So I can't let the dogs out. It's not even my fault, y'all. Alright, let's try this. Oh, Terry, so no, and it's not going to be for a couple of months. This is why. So nothing has been done to our house in 3 weeks. And, you know, there's always that stage where nothing really gets done. Well, we were waiting on inspections, okay? I want to put some glitter on this. So, we have ordered black windows and black doors. And so even almost 2 years ago when we started this process, we were told that it's very difficult to get these black doors. So the whole back of the house is pretty much glass. We have a 12-foot slider, a 9-foot slider, and then windows. So all black. Well, the windows came in, didn't have any issues with the windows, and the doors, they can't get the doors. They can get them, but it could take up to 90 days. And we all know 90 days turns into 2 years for us, right? So we found that out, what's today, Friday? We found that out on Wednesday. Now they can put white doors in. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. And then the other thing was, we have air conditioning units on both sides of the house. And when they did the air conditioning on, if you're looking at the house, the left side of the house, oh yeah, Terry. If you're looking at the left side of the house, that air conditioning unit, you know, there's nothing wrong. They got the units. But what they failed to do, now this is a builder, all of our hiccups have been from the developer or FEMA, okay? We've had no issues with the builder. But when they did the air conditioning unit on the left side of the house, for that, or the left air conditioning units, what they didn't do was think ahead of time for an access in the attic. And so the only way they could do that based on the pitch of the house is to put it in the master closet. Now, Jeff and I have never shared a closet, which is weird. We've always had separate closets, always, always, always. When we kind of designed this house, it was really difficult to put a his and her closet because of the way I did the bathroom. So we just have one closet. And I'm working with a closet company because I need to have a nice flowing closet. My closet needs to work, especially now if two people are sharing one closet. It's not teeny tiny, but I need to have my side and he needs to have his side. So I've been working with a closet company and we did a design and blah, 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 blah. And now all of a sudden I have drop down steps in my master closet that I wasn't supposed to have. And now I do. And there goes my design work. There goes the design work. So that was an issue. All right, I'm thinking of doing a little, so anyways, Terry, there's the update. Sorry. Thanks, Stacy. All right, what do you think, guys? Should I put some glitter? I was thinking of doing some glitter on the hat. All right, let's keep going with this. This is warming up. We can always come back to that. We'll come back to that. I can't even, like, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. There's no way we're getting in now, like the latest date they gave us. There's just no way. And that's a problem because now builders out here, they don't do wet appliances anymore because they couldn't get them in. So like your dishwasher, your ice makers, your fridge, any of that stuff. So you got to go out on your own and get them, which is fine. I mean, that is definitely not a big deal. But we had purchased ours in March of 2021. And the company we got them from, you know, they've been pretty good. They've been holding them, but they can't hold on to these things anymore. And now we have no place for appliance to bring a appliance. It's just like it just doesn't end ever. All right. So let me tell you what else I'm going to do. With this one, I was thinking, room here, keep calm and scare on. Well, let's get spooky. I think let's get spooky. All right, so I'm going to paste the spine of the book we made So I have Let's Get Spooky, Keep Calm and Scare On, or Broom Hair Don't Care. I think I'm going to do Let's Get Spooky because it's Hocus Pocus. Let's try that. Now normally when we do books, let me just look at one more thing. Normally when we do books, I'm going to do Broom Hair Don't Care. Alright, do I want to do Broom Hair Don't Care? Well, let me see if Let's Get Spooky might not fit. It might be too long. Before I say what I'm going to do, let's see if it might not fit. Or, no. Alright, so this is what I can do. I can do Broom Hair Don't Care, or Keep Calm and Scare On. Broom Hair Don't Care. Alright. Let's do that one. You want to do the glitter? Put stairs in closet and have a 2-story closet. It's all framed out. So remember, my house is a 1-story too. So that's been, and they already did a drop down in the garage for the other air conditioning units. So there's already a drop down in the garage. Believe me, the architects were working on it. Ooh. Yep, we're doing broom hair. So if this is going to go this way, I want this to be this way. Yeah, we've had everybody and their brother looking at it. I mean, they're not working against us, it's just not going well. Like we thought, finally, once everything was done with FEMA, we thought, okay, here we go. Not the case. At all. Alright, so we're going to scrape all this off. Now we just made a book stack. Broom hair don't care. I'm not backwards, right? I don't think I'm backwards. Alright, so there is our book stack, and this is, ooh, I almost touched that. That's the front. Oh my god, did I just touch it? I did. I was actually thinking of roughing it up anyways, so I might still do that. I always say it's easier to fix these mistakes if you let them dry. broom here don't care. I'm gonna let that dry. We are gonna put this little spider on, and I think I'm gonna throw some glitter on this hat. And then we're gonna put this on this one. I don't know what this one is for, but I think I'm gonna do this like this. I think so. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So that's gonna stay. And then I'm gonna do some bats. All right, so there's this so far. That's cute. All right, let's do a couple of bats. So one of the things that I put in the cart link is, I actually didn't put the, I don't think I've added this in because this was the kit. So this was the kit that's still available. It's the Chalk Made kit with all the bats. Guys, there are so many, I mean, I knew there were a lot of bats, like so many bats. And this is, if you wanted to try the glow-in-the-dark paste, this is the only way you could get those single paste packets. 12 bats in different sizes. So in the kit, you get the 12 bats, you get 2 glow-in-the-dark paste, you get 2 of the Shimmer Plum squeegee, you get some glue dots, and 3 different bat transfers. So you get a lot in this little kit. So I'm going to do a couple of bats because we're going to actually add them to the tombstones. And I know I'm not going to do the big one. I still got to cut it, I guess. The boot is cute. I have a bigger one I was going to make too. All right, so I'm just going to do a couple of these. Let's maybe do. So these little guys have curved wings, okay? And then I think I'm going to throw some plastic down. And this is the same material as our chalk suede tags. Let's see how many of these I can do. Might be easier to do it. Let's see if it's easier this way. All right, let's do that. 2 of those. I don't think I can't do the large ones because they're not going to fit on the project. So let's just go ahead and do a couple of these. And then I'm not doing the glow-in-the-dark paste on the top of these, but you definitely, once this paste dries, you can throw the glow-in-the-dark paste on top. That's one. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see it that far away. All right, so that's one. Let's do maybe, I kind of actually like them plain. I don't know if I want to do all of them. I'll do them just because it's here. It definitely has like a 3D effect to it. All right, so that's 2. I think I might leave it. Let's do one of these, and then I think I might leave the rest blank for the tombstones. All right, so this one is going to be this one. We'll have 3 to put on the tray. So they can't, getting back to the doors, I didn't really finish. They can't do any inspections, any more inspections until the doors go in. So that means they can't even do walls yet. So it's not just doors not going in, everything's at a standstill. They can't put in, the electrical was done and those inspections were done. And then of course now comes the walls, but they can't do the walls until the doors are inspected. And I was like, well, who do I need to talk to about changing that? Why do we need doors to have walls put up? This one's cute. All right, I think I'm only going to do these 3, all right? Okay, so there's that. Let's put these away. And then we're going to use a couple of these for, all right. So now here is the graveyard, okay? This is what I was showing you I was working on last week. and I am going to give one of these away, okay? So it started plain, okay? This side has some markings on it, okay? So what I did was, it's going to fall over. So we put down we put down some gray chalk paste, okay? And then we did the same medium, we did some crackle. And then I added some black in with the gray, just to kind of get some movement in there. And for it to look more like stonework, okay? So let's go ahead and put some wax on this, because we're going to be using some transfers. So can you see the crackle in this? All right, so I know I'm going to do 2 transfers. And for this one, the first one I'm going to do is, so this is the skeleton transfer. So we did the stuffies with this transfer, which came out really cute. So for this, it's kind of going this way. Hold on 1 second. So it's kind of going off to the right. And this, we're going to do it in black. Okay, here's one. And this one, I was thinking of doing the big one. And this one is Welcome Foolish Mortals. You know what, I'm going to dry that because I'm going to hit it. Do this in the black as well. Now, even though I did the crackle on this, it's still a very flat surface. So it looks like it's, you know, peeling paint. It's not. Now, I know a lot of you, when you crackle, you use like Elmer's glue or something. That will give it that wave. So it's really hard to do the transfers, which is why I don't do the glue. I'm running out of room over here. We're not done. Okay. You like it? Hey, Dory, how are you? Stacey, I'll list all that over in the VIP lounge. I'll put all the links so you can easily get at it too. So now we need to use our skeletons. And we're kind of going to put everything together. How have you been, Dory? All right, we need some skeletons before we add some bats. So, I wanted to use I'll actually cut some of these. Right, so I think we're going to use, see if I can get 2 in there. This one I don't think is gonna, yeah, so let's do, him, because I think I'm gonna put some bats. Let me get him down a little bit more. Should I do that? Do you want to see the skeletons in black or white? What do you guys want to see? Do you want the skeletons in black or white? What do you think? Tell me what you want. Skeletons in black or white? I have 1 black. The third, it's out of 3. So black. Black it is. We always say 3. Okay. I'm going to do bats over there. So let me see if I can get this guy kind of, let me dry him. see if I can get him. Maybe not. Ooh, maybe coming up. Ooh, that might work. No, don't like that either. I think that's gonna be it. We'll do the hands. All right, that's it for that. Because what I was thinking is I'm gonna do a couple of bats. So this is where the wooden bats come in. So remember, guys, I'm giving these cutouts away. On that side. So we'll do one here. Then I'll do that like that. This time I have to glue the finger actually. All right, and then on this one, I'll probably end up, kind of was gonna, I might take his legs off, guys. Oh, that was easy. That was like a wishbone. That was kind of gross. Kind of like him there. He's kind of like turning. All right, this one I'm gonna do one more bat. Gonna put some moss in there too. All right, so I think it's time to put it all together, guys. I think it's time. All right, we're gonna put some moss in there. And then we're gonna do, I want to put the cat. Ooh. The ghost. I'm gonna do the ghost. All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna put it all together. And I don't think I'm gonna, let me see one thing. Like something's needed there. I don't know what it is. Oh, we got a little RIP, but it's so small. Yeah, those are too small. Maybe I could do that. Oh, there's a gargoyle. Let me do the little gargoyle. Just to put something right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. This, that. All right, so we got a little gargoyle there. And then we're gonna do our spider webs. Let me close this up because last time I did spider webs, I got it in everything that was open. So let's go ahead and close all this up. And then we will put it all together. Just a little bit. Ooh, right on the bats. Perfect. All right. Now let's do our tray. Okay, so here is, get this up. Okay, so can you see this? Hey, Michelle. All right, so I don't know if you can you see like the spider webs on it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the spider webs? All right, so there's that. Now let's put this together. And I am gonna put ribbon, but it's not like what you think, probably. So let's add, first thing we're gonna do moss down. And I'm not putting a lot. So when you buy your tier tray, actually one of the transfers has a, and I didn't list it because I knew we were covering it, but one of the transfers is a pattern for the top of the trays, for the base and the top. It's really, really pretty. Oh God. So you might want to look at that too. So I'm going to face me, but then I'll turn it around when I'm done, okay? All right, so for reals, let's start with the skull. It's probably going to go on the bottom. And then here's our Hocus Pocus book. Isn't that cute? All right. And then we're going to definitely add these. Let's put a boot up here. Way in front. I should actually stick these down. I actually am, because I can pop them up when I want to. So this one I kind of want on this side. All right, and then we've got a ghost guy. He's a cutie. Now you don't have to do this, guys. But also, the bat, if you buy the bat kit, it comes with these glue dots. All right, so there's that. Then we got our little kitty cat. I want him kind of like purring in the middle. All right, and then we're gonna put our bats on. So I'm gonna hang some ribbon, so I kind of want to leave that open. Let's put this here. And you can manipulate these bats by bending them too. I'm going to put that one there. I have that hanging down. And this might need to go here. And then just put this here for filler for now. I want it to go in. All right. one of these guys at the top. Actually, hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna put spider webs on here. Probably should have. That, and then, all right, so then this is the ribbon. And of course I'm gonna take a better picture, y'all, because I know you're like, what is she doing? All right, so the ribbon will be 2 pieces of this. And some purple to bring out the purple with a little hocus pocus. And then some black. And I'm literally just going to have it hang. Messy. Probably. I'm kind of like hiding out. Hold on, I'm going to move this guy right here. Like singing like witchy woman. All right, so I'm not like doing much with the ribbon because I really just want it to hang. That's it, guys. I think that's it. Let me get a little bit more moss. You know how much I love that. And then kind of have a filler. And we're done! Who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? I wonder if I could use these bones for anything. Oh, what about just laying the bones down? Oh, guys, don't throw away your legs. Don't throw away the legs. All right. So let me, I know how messy this is, and I promise I will take pictures. But let's get this out of the way first. All right, so here's, so there's that. And then here is our tier tray. Is it in the middle? Can you see it? I don't know, it's like in the way. I think that's everything. I'll probably disconnect and go, oh, there's that I was supposed to put on. But there's this too. What do you think? Thanks, Terry. All right. The only thing I might do is I might add a little glitter. I might add a little glitter to the hat. But do you like it? Do you like it? Ah, thanks. Thanks, Dana. I try to be. Ah, thanks, Kim. Thank you. So kind of just throw it together. The one thing I honestly, and I really wish I could bring, and I know I keep pointing over there, but those of you that have been with me for a while have seen how big my big tier trays are. And because this is just a temporary space, I really don't have the room to work with them because they really would take up more than this desk. So I haven't been using them, but whatever size tier tray that you use, fill it. Like even with these pumpkins, like you can, and I'm not painting the pumpkins black because I really want them to be used as a filler. I don't even really care if you don't see them, but you want to fill it as much as you can, okay? So even by putting this Spanish moss in, which it's already up my nose, I cannot stand it, you can like hit it with a little bit of black spray paint if you want. If you don't want the stuckness of like the green, but fill the tray because then it looks complete. If you have a tier tray that has space, it always looks like there's something missing, okay? So that's really it, just, you know, but make sure it all comes together too. I mean, you don't want to, I mean, you could throw candy corn on it if you want. You really could. But just fill the tray, seriously. All right, the one thing I wanted to let you all know is, so for those of you who want to do this tray, okay, I probably will even, well, there's no hat, so. All right, again, this was the napkin I used for the hat, and I just used, so you could technically, you don't need the hat. You could technically use foam board, you know, foam, and cut that out and use it. I mean, that, you know, that works too. All right, so for those of you who want to duplicate this, again, this tray, if you order it, it comes white, okay? So it comes white. Love white for Christmas. I'm thinking of actually painting it gold for Christmas. So white is awesome for Christmas. I would sand it down for the fall and for Thanksgiving and get more of a natural wood look. That's what I would do. And then of course for Halloween, I painted it black. So, but it comes in white, and you can do all your tier, any seasonal decor can be done on the white. You do not need to paint it. You don't need to get a tray for every season. You don't. However, they're not very expensive, guys. They're really not. So you might want to think about getting a couple extras. All right, but for those of you who may want to duplicate it, if you go ahead from my website, if you purchase, it's in the cart link, okay? If you purchase the tray, okay, and it's going to be new orders, and if you purchase the tiered tray essentials, which is those 6 pieces, okay, that way you can make a book, okay? If you purchase the tray and the tray essentials, so those 2 things from the cart link, it's the first 2 in the cart link, the tier tray essentials and the tier tray, I am going to send you the ribbon. I'm also going to send you the little hocus pocus so you can Mod Podge it. You're going to get a kitty cat. And you're going to get the ghost. And you're going to get 2 bats. Okay? So, if you purchase the tier tray and the essentials, I'm going to send you this for free, just as a thank you, okay? If anybody purchases everything in that cart link, I'm going to send you this. Okay? So the first person, or whoever buys everything from the cart link, I'm just going to go ahead and put your name on the wheel, and we'll spin it, and one of you will win this. So I have an extra one I can give away, okay? So if you want the cutouts and the hocus pocus, just go ahead and get the tray and the essentials from that cart link. Anybody who purchases everything from the cart link will have their name put in on the wheel, and somebody, I only have 1 extra, so somebody will win this, okay? And then you can do that. All right, so I'm going to ask, which do you like better? Do you like the graveyard, or do you like the tray? Which is your favorite today? Very long live, guys, because I was supposed to do both of these this week. I was supposed to do the graveyard yesterday, but yesterday happened. The tray. The tray. Vincetta likes the tray. It is kind of cool, huh? All right. That is really all I have, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me for an hour and a half. Sorry. If you have any questions, please message me, okay? I will take pictures and I will post them. Again, the cart link shows all the Chalk Couture products I use except for the Chalk Made Bat Kit. That is separate. I didn't add it. But if you want bats, you can add that Chalk Made Bat Kit. All of the supplies, I'll list in the VIP lounge. Okay? And if you have any questions, just message me. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. I have another wedding that I'm going to this weekend. Every weekend there's a wedding. So you won't probably, see or hear from me tomorrow, maybe. But I'm kind of in and out. All right? Any questions? Just message me. Love to all. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome weekend. Bye.